Another idea for the wind turbine, if that motor can be powered by something else. So if they design this motor that will make the wind turbines rotate and generate a lot of electricity, and they picked out the right size for it, and so they designed this motor, and now the first idea was plugging it into the regular outlet and generating electricity from the grid, and if the motor only requires half of what the wind turbines will produce by running 24/7, then half of that is basically what will be the profit, will be the result. So that if you multiply that with all the wind turbines within the factory, that half multiplied by thousands and thousands and thousands of wind turbines, as an example. So that's quite a lot of electricity that can be sold back into the grid for a separate company to exist that way. And of course, the idea comes in for this motor. Now, this is if you plug it into a regular outlet. But there's another option. They can always design a motor running off of something else. They can design the motor to run off of hydrogen. If they can design the motor to run off of anything else, that's what's going to help so much when it comes to generating electricity. This is a huge benefit for the hydrogen concept. If you can power the motor with hydrogen, then the motor is not using any electricity, but it's pushing the wind turbines to generate all this electricity 24/7, 100% electricity. This is not a beautiful idea, helpful idea. So any other way that people can come up with powering this separate motor that doesn't require too much electricity. So either they plug it into the outlet, or they have enough solar panels if it's somewhere where it's really a lot of sun exposure, and they can use the solar panel energy to run this motor. So half that it needs to run will be subtracted from what the wind turbines will produce by running 24/7, and so you have that half. And that's if it's plugged into the solar panel connection or to a regular outlet in the grid. But if they can use hydrogen, then there's no electricity is required. The hydrogen will move the motor will move the wind turbines, and 100% of electricity result will be the benefit, of course, for everyone in this world, this country and any country that needs electricity. So there's a huge benefit for hydrogen when it comes to running a separate motor that can power the wind turbines to generate all this electricity, and it's really clean energy also. And any other way they can come up with running a motor other than electricity, but hydrogen is a really good example. When it comes to cars, all electric cars are the best option because there's so many benefits with it, obviously. But when it comes to using hydrogen to power the motor to run the wind turbines, to move the wind turbines 24/7 and generate 100% of electricity, that's the best option there is when it comes to that. But for some that don't have the hydrogen technology, just plug in that motor that is designed to consume less energy, but now powered to push the wind turbine blades all the time. Even plugging them into a regular outlet of the grid and subtracting that half of energy that the motor needs to run from what the wind turbine is producing, and keeping the other half, or if it's just 25% for the motor to run and keeping the 75% of electricity that's produced from the wind turbines. It's a huge benefit for any country, for this country, any other country, for any company that starts it as a business, and of course they sell it back to the grid. The more electricity, the better, for stable electricity rates everywhere, so people could save their money and spend on the economy and have a better life. Glory be to Father, Son, Holy Spirit. This is Mark V. Markov saying, God bless everyone.